Hello, y'all. Jerry, y'all, and all that good stuff. You know, we have to look at our history real good to know what we're good at. Did you know that your mom and daddy didn't tell you that your ancestors was? Because you didn't even study your ancestors. You should have studied the history. Study your ancestors, who they are, what they did, what they didn't do. All the way up to around 1086. That's what I've been doing for a while. And then I started noticing, for about 2 months ago, I've been thinking how I was going to do things. And most people didn't even pay attention to it. Did not pay attention to it. My wife thought I was playing around. Said she needed some new cutting tools for cutting meat up. So I said, I'll do it. You see what I did? See how that is. Let's get better that way. Come on, there you go. You see how I made this design right here, and you see it's 12 inches long. Well, I'm getting tired of playing with this paper. But you see how I did it. I'm making sure you know what I did. See what I did for? I made that. That off of an old dump truck. Took the spring out, cut it, got it red hot, got it to stay straight. Then I sat there for a long time, 2.5 months, to get it down to 100 and 1/16 thick. And I was also looking for fucking damn oak and hickory. Man, I couldn't find them for a while, and I got lucky. Last week I got lucky. Then I found out I had to go get me another saws and start figuring out how I'm going to split this wood up the way I want it. I wanted it down to a little piece so I can make me some handles. This is what I made her. That's a spring off of a dump truck. A spring off of a dump truck. Made her a set. One pair of these big long ones. You see it? Look how pretty that is. That's a set. Man, you can't get no better than that, especially looking at that wood, boy. See, when you're looking at that wood, you can sit there and look at all that wood. That's what you call some real good wood, and you really take a good look at it, boy. See how I did that spring? You see what I'm talking about? But I had to do this right here. I had to get me a damn blueprint. I had to make me a thing, same thing as a map. You see what I said? 100 and 1/16 thick. I had to turn the blade into 1 inch. See what I'm saying? That's 1 inch. And then you see how I got it to cut down. Razor sharp. You see how I made it razor sharp? That's 15 degrees to get it razor sharp. And then I turned around and did it right here. That's right there, 4 inches. And 1.5. 7/8. That's what you call sitting there doing something. That took me almost 1 month for one knife. Still had that metal, and I was still sitting there grinding that metal, keeping it red hot, and then I grind it some more, and then I get it red hot, then I grind it some more. That thing was glowing. But I did the other one too. This is the other one she wanted. See what that is? 100 1/16. Full tank. Both of them's full tank. Now you look at it. See what I'm saying? I did that also. That's 20 degrees razor sharp. See what I'm saying? So what it is 1/16. The top part of this right here is actually 1 and 1/16. The blade from here to here is 10 3/8. That's the whole thing. But the blade is right there is 1 and 1/16. This is just 1 inch. The handle is 4.5. That's both knives, 4.5. Man, it took me about, I'm gonna say about a day and a half to find me some brass. to make these little holes. See what I'm saying? It's a good darn knife to be cooking and getting it hot, playing with it, grinding it, playing with it, grinding it. And you see, they're brass. See what I'm saying? That's part of her Christmas gift. I got about 2 more to go, and they'll be done by the end of the week. She knows my birthday's coming up. But getting them razor sharp, one is 15 degrees, and one is at 20 degrees. Both of them razor sharp, meaning you can shave with them. People don't pay attention to that. You've got to know your steel. I took them off of a dump truck, and I had to get them red hot to get it to straighten itself out and then grind it. And then after I got it red hot and grind it again, then I did some more sanding on it. Then I started working on it again. Then I put in more water. Every time it turned red hot, I put in that water, cool it off. Most guys don't pay attention. That's an Irish way of doing it. See, I was sitting there with my friends was trying to figure out me, and I was going like, well, the kids looked at it and they wanted to know, and I was going like, well, you need to go back to what they call Roger Lee Corbett of Ireland. He had 7 mansions. He was actually a king-like under William the Conqueror in around 1086. And him being a small king, he understood William the Conqueror was also called the Hammer of God. He's the one who took over England for a while. Well, all of Europe, British bullshit. The Scots and all that. Then he came on down to Richard Lionheart and all them. We ain't getting into that. But I want to know how he did stuff. And that's what he was. He was a swordsman, knight, and actually made swords. So it didn't take me long to figure that out. Now I know what he was doing and how he did it. So I had to go get the equipment that he had. So I actually did it completely old school of 1086. But by golly, I ain't going to do that no more because that takes too damn long. And, man, it just drives you nuts trying to mess with that shit. A lot of wood. Should have got coal instead of just got wood. Got me a little wind bag that sticks into the area so I can sit there and blow it, get that damn wood red hot, and that still turn glowy red. And then you start banging for a while. Then you grind it, then you bang it so a while, then you grind it, then you dip it in water. That shit takes too long. But I just did it for her cause, 24 years of marriage. That's a pretty good time. About time to do something different. You don't think I got a workshop. I got the very first video on this channel shows you what kind of shop I got. And you see what I do on the side. And my little brothers do the same thing. But I'm going to start teaching a lot about Irish stuff. Because everybody's jumping in that Chinese stuff and learning that Filipino stick fighting. They forgot they had their own fighting art. It worked all the way up to the 21st century and it's still here. You need to take you start watching. I'm going to be talking like a good old-fashioned Irishman. I said an Irishman. I like that language better than I like English. But they like English better than ours. British got 7 dialects. They fucked up. When you start looking at England and looking at the whole area, you just start noticing, wait a minute, they got different dialects, slang, and all that. And in Ireland, you only got 3 regions. My family's from the Cork, or what they call the Munster region, which is a mountain area. And they are the deep, deep Celtic Irish language on my mama's side. I'll let you see a little bit of it. Like them damn lambs over there. Them damn lambs over there. Did you see Backward Plugger? He was trying to show off a knife that he sit there and paid for. He couldn't build his own. And he thought he was a great man. Now, how can he be a fucking great man? He couldn't even build his own. Think about that. Y'all guys need to take care of your wives. You gotta do stuff on your own so she can understand that, hey, you love her. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. I'm still working on my English accent. And talk to you later, you lads. That means guy. And you ladies. Cheerio.